Political intolerance in Limpopo's ANC seems to be growing as the provincial elective conference draws nearer. Lobby groups are competitive, advancing preferred candidates, and with this, incumbent chairperson Stan Mathabatha is seeking a third term. The other lobby groups want a former deputy chairperson, Dr. Dickson Masemola, to take over. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi has been following developments and found this story.
Like the sun will always set in the west and sun will always rise in the east, I am convinced that I've never fought a losing battle. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I determine my forces before I go to war.
Personally, I've been approached. In fact, not only been approached, but I believe that I've been nominated by many branches in the 5 regions of our province. Not to contest Comrade Stan, the current chair of the province, but to contest the chairpersonship of the ANC.
Dickson Masemola holds a view that there's some political intolerance growing in the province and that those with differing views should be allowed to lobby and be lobbied without fear of intimidation.
As we prepare for this conference, comrades of the ANC in this particular province, which is the home of the African National Congress, ought to behave. They must be very tolerant to difference of views, of opinions, and not go to the extent that they want to mobilize and build a culture that is foreign to the African National Congress, a culture that brings hatred, a culture that actually promotes insults, and a behavior that does not necessarily resonate well with the true character of our understanding of how the ANC is supposed to be.
There's also rising concerns that Stan Mathabatha has aligned himself with corrupt officials linked to the demise of the VBS Mutual Bank.
What is quite worrying, of course, is the fact that the law enforcement seem not to be moving with the speed that is required to deal with the people who have been fingered in the VBS scandal. You would know that it was not only the plummeting of the VBS, it was also the money of people who pay taxes in this municipality. So their monies have disappeared.
Mathabatha, however, says he has trust in law enforcement agencies, adding that those implicated in VBS will face the music, but those found guilty of crime should be set aside, and to this end, no one has been found guilty. And the answer to VBS?
That really is a non-issue for me for now, because really we have done everything as a provincial government to investigate the issue of VBS. We have done everything as a provincial government to deal with everything that we have identified as the rot at VBS. If you see us associating with anyone now, it means we've got reasonable ground to believe that this person may be innocent. Remember, in South Africa, you are not guilty. You are innocent until you are proven guilty. You are presumed to be innocent until you are proven guilty.
The lobbying continued here in Limpopo. In fact, other groups believe that they've done enough work to win the conference in June and are actually calling for the sitting to be brought forward. Other lobby groups believe that there's still a lot to be done and that persuasion should continue. Who will lead the ANC here in Limpopo? The provincial elective conference will decide. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Pelane Phakgadi in Polokwane, Limpopo.